Am I the a-hole for telling my family that I regret reuniting my younger sister with them? My sister, Kate, 21. During the summer ran away from home when she was 12 to our father, who at the time was well into his new relationship and stopped contacting us. He stopped paying alimony to our mom and didn't care about us. Our mom thought that my sister would be back by September, as she would eventually have to return to school. That didn't happen. My sister has decided to stay with our father, and it absolutely broke Mom. The extra twist of the knife was that my father has decided to pursue legal action and ask the court to remove my sister from my mom's care and give her to him. The legal proceedings were brutal. First, all four of us had to go to a psychiatrist for evaluation, in pairs of me and Mom and father with my sister. When I was there with Mom, the psychiatrist told us that we're clearly very happy and stable and we're lucky to have each other. Later in court, he claimed my mom has violent tendencies and I clearly suffer in her care, and recommended that not only my sister, but I too should be removed from Mom's care. In court, my sister has also claimed that Mom had beaten her on the regular, that she only ever ate my crumbs, and that Mom threatened her multiple times with killing her hamster. My sister even had photos of the bruises that my mom allegedly caused her. All lies. Even the photos. My sister is a very talented makeup artist. Now she even makes a living off it. So they looked real. My sister was always the mom's favorite. When she lived here, she had a room 3 times the size of mine. When I asked for something for Christmas, my sister got it and I got a worse version of it, because the one I wanted wouldn't fit into my room. When I wanted to learn to play on a guitar and lessons, I was told it was too expensive and that I already have a recorder and I should first learn to play that. When my sister wanted guitar and lessons, she got them and gave up after a couple of sessions. She had a bigger wardrobe. Mom took her shopping all the time. The court eventually sided with our father and let him keep my sister. The court made the alimony so that my mom had to pay 2 times more for my sister than what our father was supposed to pay for me, even though my father owed my mom alimony for multiple years. I, 24, helped my mom through the worst times after the court's decision. She was a wreck for years. Eventually, Mom's best friend from high school and I have convinced Mom to start dating, to kind of forget all this. It worked for a while. My mom started to live a little again. My sister cut off all contact until she was about 17. She moved out of father's girlfriend's house and contacted me, asking if I want to meet up, talk. I agreed. I thought that I should give her a second chance, now that she's out of father's home, away from his influence. After that, we started talking more, and apart from a couple of traps, where she made me drunk and made me meet with our father against my will, it went on and we had an alright relationship again. I thought that I could try patching the family up. So I slowly began convincing Mom and my sister to talk to each other, and both refused. Until one day my mom asked me to invite sister back home for lunch. Since then, my mom and my sister began patching things up and eventually both started calling each other on the regular. Sister came to visit every other weekend. And then my sister cut me off completely. She stopped calling me. When she visited, she ignored me. When I wanted to learn more about her new life, all answers were, no, egg, I dunno. When she visited, she just ate, grabbed the leftovers, plundered the fridge, and never helped with anything in the house or in the garden, and then just left. I started pointing this out to Mom and to my mom's parents, my grandparents, with whom we live in a family 2-story house. They have ground floor, we have first floor, and they didn't mind, because at least she visits us. When my sister was gone all those years, my grandparents and my mom's physical health got worse, so I had to do most of the work around the house. Mowing the lawn, watering the garden, painting the satellite dish on the roof. I'm deathly scared of heights, so that was something. Clearing the gutters, again, heights. Taking care of the cats, dog, chickens. All while I finished high school, got my first college degree, bachelor's. Now I am working on my master's. I also had a couple of part-time jobs that I fit into my already limited time to make some cash to help out with groceries. I also begged my grandpa for years to let me renovate a mini house on the property. The previous owner wanted to use it as an Airbnb, as it is pretty close to a lake. So I could have my own flat that I could live in to emancipate myself so that I could live on the property, but have a place to call my own. Something that would be a living space for an adult, not just a childhood bedroom. For years I was told no. Wait until you're 18, wait until you've finished high school, wait until you've finished college, wait until you have a job. Last year I decided to show my grandpa that I am capable of doing it, by working on smaller projects alone. I renovated a path that goes through the garden, I renovated a fire pit that's near the small house, and I began renovating my grandpa's work shed doghouse cellar that was filled with 6 tons of construction debris from the previous owner. I finally got my grandpa to consider letting me work on the space I wanted. About a week ago, I was told that my sister has asked my grandpa for the same mini house. He told her yes right away, just that she has to get a new toilet there, she has to move out all the junk, and she has to get a plumber there to connect up the water. I was seething when I heard it. She never helps around the house, has dragged our family through the worst things imaginable, used me to get back here and then threw me away like a dirty rag. She just takes. And now she took my dream and she plans to use it as a summer residence. She lives in the city. She has a nude picture of herself above her bed and a mirror ceiling over her bed. She's a selfish narcissist. She has access to the other side of the family, the father's side, that has completely cut me off. She could take and renovate one of the sheds in our other grandparents' garden, but that one doesn't have access to a lake. She has a well-paid job. She also has started a fashion brand that is moderately successful and just bought a new car. She spends her money in clubs, on vacations, and now she's decided to invest in the mini house. I work my ass off. I still live with my mom and grandparents and I could have moved out, but I didn't because they need my help. I don't have a car because I spend my money on the house and garden, because while my sister wasn't here, I was told I'd one day inherit it. The upkeep is crazy expensive. I don't date because I don't have the time or the money to do so. My sister dates constantly. The last straw for me was when my sister came over today, saying that she's ready to go at it, start clearing out junk. I told her my piece, calm at first, and she said, fine, good to know, I'll start saving the money and I'll buy my own place eventually. I thought that was it, but she started crying in front of my mom, that I told her that she can't take the house and left. Within 20 minutes, I was the bad guy. Why can't you let her do it? She will let us use it for the rest of the year, which is just ridiculous. Asking for permission to use a building that's on our property. Then my sister came back, cried that I was mean to her and they told her to go start the work. I was firmly against. My sister turned around and told me, I go after my goals. I am a confident woman and that's why I got the mini house and you didn't. You had all these years to work on it and you didn't. It's not my fault you decided to waste your life and go to college. And after that I just couldn't be calm anymore. I told her that she's really stupid if she thinks the house and garden just take care of themselves. I told her that I don't like her coming over and just eating and taking stuff and leaving without helping with even a single task. After that, I went for a quick run to clear my head. In the meanwhile, my sister started to work on the mini house and my mom helped her. I feel betrayed. I feel very angry. So I told them that I regret reuniting the family. I don't know what to do now. If this story kept you hooked, give it a like, share your thoughts below, and subscribe for more.